2026 Michigan DMV Double Endorsement Test 120 questions and complete answers. Question 1. Alcohol can be removed from your system. Option A, by exercising. Option B, by drinking coffee. Option C, by waiting. The correct answer is option C, by waiting. Explanation. The liver removes alcohol from the body at a fixed rate, so the only way to sober up after consuming alcohol is to allow your body time to remove the alcohol on its own. Question 2. Operating combination vehicles usually requires blank operating single vehicles. Option A, less skill than. Option B, about the same level of skill as. Option C, more skill than. The correct answer is option C, more skill than. Explanation. Combination vehicles are usually heavier and longer than single combination vehicles. Operating a combination vehicle requires a higher level of driving skill than operating a single commercial vehicle. Question 3. If you must drive in reverse, using driver's side backing. Option A is always encouraged. Option B is discouraged. Option C is only recommended if it is raining. The correct answer is option A, is always encouraged. Explanation. If you must back up, it is safest to back toward the driver's side of the vehicle. This way, as the driver, you will have the best possible view of your path of travel. Question 4. When traveling down a steep grade, you switch into a lower gear. Option A, before beginning the grade. Option B, when you have already started the grade. Option C, as far down the grade as possible. The correct answer is option A, before beginning the grade. Explanation. You should shift your vehicle's transmission into a low gear before starting a downhill grade. Be prepared for gravity to increase your vehicle's speed when traveling downhill. Question 5. When backing with a trailer, turning toward the driver's side is encouraged because. Option A, the driver will have the best possible view. Option B, power lines should be on the passenger side. Option C, other drivers can offer assistance on the passenger side. The correct answer is option A. The driver will have the best possible view. Explanation. When driving in reverse, it is always recommended that a driver backs their vehicle toward its left side. This will allow the driver the best possible view of the rear of their vehicle. Question 6. If approaching a vehicle with a distracted driver, you should. Option A, quickly pass the vehicle. Option B, maintain a safe distance from the vehicle. Option C, closely follow the vehicle. The correct answer is option B. Maintain a safe distance from the vehicle. Explanation. If you see a distracted driver, give them plenty of space and maintain a safe following distance. Question 7. Dual tires should. Option A, always come into contact with one another. Option B, come into contact with one another fairly regularly. Option C, not come into contact with one another. The correct answer is option C, not come into contact with one another. Explanation. When inspecting a vehicle, you should verify that your dual tires do not come into contact with one another, or with any other part of the vehicle. Question 8. You can confirm that a tractor protection valve is working properly by. Option A, disconnecting all glad hands. Option B, opening all of the vehicle's shut-off valves. Option C, releasing air with the brake pedal and waiting for the emergency signal to activate. The correct answer is option C, releasing air with the brake pedal and waiting for the emergency signal to activate. Explanation. You should test the tractor protection valve by allowing the air supply to properly charge, turning off the engine, and releasing air from the system by pressing the brake pedal several times. The tractor protection valve should move into its emergency position when side drops to an unsafe level. Question 9. Truck tractors with air brakes built on or after March 1, 1997 must have. Option A, an anti-lock braking system ABS. Option B, Bluetooth. Option C, a GPS. The correct answer is option A, an anti-lock braking system ABS. Explanation. Truck tractors with air brakes built on or after March 1, 1997, and other vehicles with air brakes built on or after March 1, 1998 must be equipped with anti-lock brakes. Question 10. You should check and adjust your mirrors. Option A, before driving. Option B, while driving. Option C, after driving. The correct answer is option A, before driving. Explanation. Be sure to check your mirrors before beginning the drive. Your posture may change day to day and your mirrors may need to be adjusted. Question 11. To stay alert while driving, you should: Option A. Eat a heavy meal before beginning your trip. Option B. Keep the cab warm. Option C. Ride with a second person who can share driving responsibilities. The correct answer is option C. Ride with a second person who can share driving responsibilities. Explanation. Splitting driving responsibilities with a second driver lowers the chance that either of you will drive while fatigued. You can also reduce the risk of fatigue by avoiding heavy foods and keeping the interior of the cab cool. Question 12. To prevent your vehicle from rolling backward when beginning to move, you can: Option A. Partly engage the clutch before taking your foot off the brake pedal. Option B. Place the vehicle in second gear. Option C. Use the parking brake when stopping. The correct answer is option A. Partly engage the clutch before taking your foot off the brake pedal. Explanation. To ensure that your vehicle does not roll backward when beginning to move after a stop, you should partly engage the clutch before removing your right foot from the brake pedal. Question 13. If the low air pressure warning signal comes on, you should: Option A. Continue driving, but have the brakes repaired within a week. Option B. Pull over and inspect the brakes. Option C. Phone a mechanic while driving. The correct answer is option B. Pull over and inspect the brakes. Explanation. If the low air pressure warning signal comes on while you are driving a vehicle with air brakes, you should immediately bring the vehicle to a safe stop while you are still able to control the brakes. Inspect and repair the brakes as soon as possible. Question 14. When making a left turn, you should start the turn: Option A. Before reaching the center of the intersection. Option B. No sooner than the center of the intersection. Option C. After your rear wheels have passed the center of the intersection. The correct answer is option B. No sooner than the center of the intersection. Explanation. When making a left turn, you should wait until you reach the center of the intersection before actually beginning to turn. Due to off-tracking, the left side of your vehicle could hit another driver if you begin turning too early. Question 15. The crack the whip effect for doubles and triples is: Option A. Not a problem. Option B. Only a problem when it's raining. Option C. A serious concern. The correct answer is option C. A serious concern. Explanation. Double and triple trailer combinations are more likely to be overturned due to the crack the whip effect than are other vehicles. Drivers must steer gently when pulling trailers. Question 16. A distracted driver. Option A. Usually follows the rules of the road. Option B. Usually has slowed perception. Option C. Is a good person to follow. The correct answer is option B. Usually has slowed perception. Explanation. Distracted drivers perceive hazards on the road more slowly than drivers who are focused, or they do not perceive hazards at all. Question 17. When braking with ABS, you should: Option A. Pump the brake pedal. Option B. Brake normally. Option C. Brake harder than you would with a different braking system. The correct answer is option B. Brake normally. Explanation. When braking a vehicle equipped with an anti-lock braking system ABS, you should not brake any differently than you would if driving a vehicle with a different braking system. Question 18. A thin layer of ice that forms on road surfaces is called: Option A. White ice. Option B. Black ice. Option C. Blue ice. The correct answer is option B. Black ice. Explanation. Black ice is a thin layer of ice that is clear enough for the road surface to be seen through it. A road covered in black ice may look like it is merely wet. You should be very careful when temperatures are below freezing and the road looks wet. Question 19. A cargo van is: Option A. Usually the same height with or without a load. Option B. Usually taller with a heavy load than with a light load. Option C. Usually shorter with a heavy load than with a light load. The correct answer is option C. Usually shorter with a heavy load than with a light load. Explanation. The added weight of a heavy load will make a vehicle sit lower than usual. A vehicle will often be taller when carrying a light load than when carrying a heavy load. If your vehicle fits under an overpass while carrying a full load, it is not guaranteed that it will fit under the same overpass if it is empty. Question 20. Radial and bias ply tires. Option A. Should be used together. Option B. Should be used together on the front of a vehicle. Option C. Should not be used together. The correct answer is option C. Should not be used together. Explanation. Radial and bias-ply tires should not be used together. All wheels on a vehicle should be the same style and equally sized.